students of class 3rd. This is your GK class, and today's our topic is N for nature. N for nature. Okay. Now in this topic our today's contents are fascinating nature, so many trees, and hop, spin, budge. Okay. Fascinating nature. Fascinating nature means interesting things that our nature have. Okay. Interesting, or we can say attractive. Okay. Interesting or attractive things that our nature have. So we will know about the fascinating nature. Okay. And so many trees. So many trees means we have so many different kinds of trees. Okay. So in this class we will know some more about trees. Okay. And the last content is hop, spin, budge. Now hop, spin, budge. In this we will learn about our insects. Okay. So these are the contents that we are going to learn in this class. Okay. So I am repeating one more time our topic. Our today's topic is N for nature, and in this topic we are going to learn about fascinating nature, so many trees, and hop, spin, budge. So let's begin our today's class. Yes, let's start with our first content, that is fascinating nature. Okay. Now fascinating nature. FASCINATING. Fascinating nature. NATURE. Fascinating nature. Okay. Now look at this picture. This leaves. Okay. Now this leaves, this plant we call as Desmodium gyrans. Okay. The leaves of a plant called Desmodium gyrans move up and down when the sun's rays fall on them. Okay. See how interesting is this plant that moves up and down when the sun rays fall on them. When the sun rays, this plant moves up and down. Okay. Isn't it interesting? Right? Yes. And what's called this plant name? This plant called as Desmodium gyrans. Okay. The leaves of a plant called Desmodium gyrans move up and down when the sun rays fall on them. Okay. Now Desmodium gyrans, also known as dance plant. Okay. One more interesting thing about this plant is this plant is also known as the dance plant. Okay. Dance plant is another of the few plants in the world that visibly and quickly moves its leaves when exposed to touch, sunlight, warmth, or even small vibrations. Okay. Hence the reaction to music and sound. Now why this plant called as dance plant? Because this plant, okay, this is the plant that moves when the sunlight rays. Okay, it moves up and down, moves its leaves when to expose or to touch the sunlight. Okay, even a small vibration can be move this plant. Okay, the reaction to the music and sound do this plant moves. Okay, so it's look like dancing when the plant, this leaves moves from here and then in the sound of vibration. Okay, it's move here and then when this plant move, it's look like dancing. That's why it's called dance plant. Okay, and the name of this plant is Desmodium gyrans. Spelling of Desmodium gyrans is DESMODIUM. Desmodium gyrans. 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 Okay. The leaves of plant called Desmodium gyrans move up and down when the sun rays fall on them. Okay. This is about Desmodium gyran, and interesting thing about our nature. Now let's see what is next. Now next is dwarf willow. Dwarf willow. DWARF. Dwarf. WILLOW. Willow. Dwarf willow. Now the dwarf willow is one of the smallest shrubs in the world. It grows only up to a height of 6 centimeters. The dwarf willow is one of the smallest shrubs in the world. It grows only up to a height of 6 centimeters. Okay. Now dwarf willow, this plant, okay, this is the smallest shrub in the world. This dwarf willow is the smallest shrub in the world. It grows only up to a height of 6 centimeters. Means the height of this shrub is only 6 centimeters. Okay. This is the smallest shrub in the world. Okay. The dwarf willow is one of the smallest woody plant in the world. Okay. The dwarf willow is one of the smallest woody plant. Okay. It means in this plant wood, okay, in this plant wood also we can find. That is the smallest, that's why it's called smallest woody plant. Okay. Dwarf willow is one of the smallest woody plant in the world. Now next point is dwarf willow has both male and female catkins. Dwarf willow has both male and female catkins, but on separate plants. Okay. Now this plant have both male and female catkins, but on separate plants. Okay. The female catkins are red in color, while the male catkins are yellow. Okay. Now we can also say that this plant has two types. Okay. One is in red color and one is in yellow color. So we can find that the red dwarf willow, the dwarf willow which is in red color, that is female catkins, and the dwarf willow which is in yellow color, that is male catkin. Okay. So this is all about dwarf willow. Okay. Dwarf willow is one of the smallest shrub in the world. Okay, now whatever I am saying, whatever I am teaching you, I have already written in the slide also. If you don't understand what I am saying, please read this. Okay, please read this from this slide to understand. Okay, so dwarf willow is one of the smallest shrub in the world. It is grow only up to a height of 6 centimeter. Okay, the dwarf willow is one of the smallest woody plants in the world. Dwarf willow has both male and female catkins, but on separate plants. The female catkins are red in color, while the male catkins are yellow. Okay. Now next is scarlet pimpernel. Okay. Scarlet pimpernel is a flower. You can see in this picture also, this is flower. Scarlet pimpernel, S-C-A-R-L-E-T, scarlet pimpernel, P-I-M-P-E-R-N-E-L, scarlet pimpernel. Now, flower of the scarlet pimpernel open in sunny weather and closed when the weather is the humid or rainy. Now this flower, that scarlet pimpernel, open in sunny weather. Okay, sunny weather, and close when the weather is the humid or rainy. Okay, when the weather is humid or the weather is rainy, this flower is closed. Okay, and it's open only in the sunny weather. Okay, flower of the scarlet pimpernel open in sunny weather and close when the weather is the humid or rainy. Okay, scarlet pimpernel is a low growing annual wildflower that has square stem. Okay, and its oval pointed leaves are black dotted underneath. Okay, now this scarlet pimpernel is a low growing annual wildflower. Okay, this flower is wildflower that is a low growing. Okay, that has, and this flower has square stem. Okay, the stem of this flower is in square shape. Okay, and its oval pointed leaves, and the leaves of this flower are oval. Okay, and oval pointed leaves, okay, are black dotted underneath. Means this leaves, this flower, scarlet pimpernel, the leaves of this flower are oval pointed, and in that leaves there are black dotted. Okay, black dot is there in the leaf. Okay, so it is low growing annual wildflower that has square stems, and its oval pointed leaves are black dotted underneath. Okay, the flowers are rarely more than 10 to 12 across and have 5 sepals. Okay, the flowers are rarely more than 10 to 12 mm across and 5 sepals. Okay, The flowers are rarely more than 10 to 12 millimeter across and have 5 sepals. Okay. Its distinct orange color makes it easy to spot if it is in bloom. Okay. The color of this flower is orange. Okay. So when it's grow, it is easy to spot. Okay, it is easy to spot when it is bloom. Okay, when it is in bloom, it is easy to spot. Okay, so these all are about Scarlet Pimpernel. Okay, now let's see the next. Now next is baobab tree. B-A-O-B-A-B. Baobab tree. T-R-E-E tree. Baobab tree. The baobab tree is also called the bottle tree. Its bottle-shaped trunk can store thousands of liters of water. Okay, you can see in the picture also, this is baobab tree. Okay, now this baobab tree is also called as bottle tree. Why it is called bottle tree? Because this tree shapes like bottle. Okay, it shapes like trunk. Okay, the shape of this tree, it look like a trunk, and this tree can store thousands of liters of water. Okay, it can store water inside the tree. That's why this is also called bottle tree. The baobab tree is a strange looking tree that grows in low-lying areas in Africa and Australia. Okay, the baobab tree is a strange looking tree. This tree is a strange looking tree. Okay, and it's grow only in Africa and Australia. Okay, baobabs are very difficult to kill. They can be burnt or stripped of their bark, and they will just form new bark and carry on growing. Okay, this baobab tree are very difficult to kill. Okay, they can be burned or stripped of their barks, and they will just form new bark and carry on growing. The baobab tree is known as the tree of life. This baobab tree is known as the tree of life, with good reason. Okay, with good reason. It can provide shelter, clothing, food and water for the animals and human. Okay, the baobab tree is known as the tree of life with good reason. Why? Because it provides shelter, it provides clothing and it provides food and also water for the animal and humans. Okay, the leaves are used as condiments and medicine. Okay, this baobab tree's leaves can also used for medicines. Okay, these leaves are used as condiments and medicine. The fruit called monkey bread, okay, and is edible and full of vitamin C. Now see how many good things are there in this plant, okay, in this tree. The leaves are used for medicine. The fruits also we can eat, and this fruit is full of vitamin C. And the name of this fruit is monkey bread. Okay, the fruit is called monkey bread, which is grow in this baobab tree. Okay, see how useful this tree are for animals and humans. Okay, now next is empress tree. EMPRESS, empress tree. TREE, tree, empress tree. The empress tree is the fastest growing tree in the world. It can grow up to 30 centimeter in 3 weeks. See how fast. The empress tree is the fastest growing tree in the world. This tree is the fastest growing tree in the world. It can grow up to 30 centimeter in 3 weeks. Okay. Its flowers are highly attractive, pale violet, which appears in early spring before the leaves appear. Okay, its flowers are highly attractive. Okay, the empress tree's flowers are highly attractive, pale violet. Okay, the color of the flower is violet, which appears in early spring. Okay, before the leaves appear. Before the leaves appear, this flower grows. Okay, and it appear in early spring. The empress tree is a wet wood which makes it naturally fire and insect resistant. Okay, the empress tree is a wet wood which makes it naturally fire and insect resistant. Okay, when you cut down an empress tree, it grows from the stem. Okay, if we cut this empress tree, it grow from the stem. Okay, so these all are about the empress tree. Okay, so many trees. So many trees. Now this is from your book, page number 6. Okay, in page number 6 you have this exercise, like this word puzzle is on trees. Okay, these are the, in your book these are like in puzzle. Okay, now you have to fill the missing letters on the puzzle. Okay, you have to read the clues and fill in the missing letters. Okay, now you have to search by yourself. I have given you the clues here. Now you have to fill in the puzzle. Okay, now let's read the first clue. Okay, the wood of this tree is used to make furniture. Okay, the wood of this tree is used to make furniture. Now this is the clue, but I can give you this clue like a question also, like which tree is used to make furniture. I can give you question like this. So what you have to write here? The correct answer is teak. Teak tree is used to make furniture. Okay, so this is one word answer, so you have to write only teak. Teak is the correct answer. These are one word answer, so give me one word only. So the answer is teak. T-E-A-K, teak. The wood of this tree is used to make furniture is teak tree. Okay, teak tree is used to make furniture. Okay, don't forget. Now the next question is, the next clue is, the fruit of this tree is called the king of fruits. Now this, so we all know that mango is the king of fruit. Mango is known as the king of fruits. Okay, so the fruit of this tree is called the king of fruits is mango. Okay, M-A-N-G-O, mango. Mango is called the king of fruits. Mango is known as the king of fruits. Okay, now this also I can make in made in question, and I can ask you. So remember this. Okay, that I can ask like this: which fruit is known as king of fruits? So you have to give in one word. So the correct answer is mango. Okay, now third one, let's read the third clue. Okay, the fruit of this tree has a sweet and sour taste. The fruit of this tree has a sweet and sour taste. Now this is tamarind. Tamarind is, the taste of tamarind is sweet and sour. Okay, so the spelling of tamarind is T-A-M-A-R-I-N-D. Tamarind is the fruit which has sweet and sour taste. Okay, now number 4. The fourth clue is, this is the national tree of India. What is the national tree of India? You can give one answer, and the correct answer is banyan tree. Banyan tree is the national tree of India. Okay, which is the national tree of India? Banyan tree is the national tree of India. B-A-N-Y-A-N, banyan. Okay, now next is, the leaves of this tree are used for medicinal purposes. Okay, the leaves of this tree are used for medicinal purposes. That is neem leaf. Okay, neem, N-E-E-M. Okay, neem leaves is used as medicinal purposes. Okay, now next is, this tree is known as the tree of 1,000 uses. Okay, this tree is known as the tree of 1,000 uses, and the answer is coconut tree. Okay, coconut tree is known as the tree of 1,000 uses. Okay, why? Because this coconut tree we can use in so many ways. Okay, so this tree is known as the tree of thousand uses. Okay, COCONUT, coconut tree. Okay, next is monkeys love to eat the fruit of this tree. Which fruit monkeys like to eat? Yes, banana is the favorite fruit of monkeys. So monkeys love to eat the fruit of this tree, that is banana tree. Okay, BANANA, banana. Okay, now the next is the leaves of this tree is used to make plates and bowls. Now see, this leaf is used to make plates and bowls. Okay, and the name of the tree is sal tree. Okay, the sal leaves. Okay, the sal tree is used to make plates and bowls. Okay, the leaves of the sal tree is used to make plates and bowls. Okay, SAL, sal. Okay, so these are the about trees. Okay, hop, spin, budge. Hop, HOP, spin, SPIN, budge, BUZZ, budge. Hop, spin, budge. Now this is from your book, page number 7. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to see the picture of these insects and write their correct name. Okay, after reading the clues, write their name. Read the clues and write their names. Okay, so write down in your books. Okay, I have already going to give you answer here, but also you have to try to write by yourself. Okay, now let's see the clues. Let's read the clues. Okay, I am found in gardens, fields and forest. Okay, I am found in gardens, fields and forest. I can walk, hop, jump and even fly. Okay, the correct answer is grasshopper. GRASSHOPPER, grasshopper. Okay, grasshoppers are found in gardens, right? We found grasshopper in the garden, in the field or in the forest. Okay, and grasshopper can walk also, they can hop also, they can jump also and even they can fly also. Okay, so the correct answer is grasshopper. Okay, now the next is I live in a hive. I collect nectar from flower and make honey. Okay, I live in a hive. I collect nectar from the flower and make honey. Now the correct answer is honey bee. Okay, honey bee collect nectar from the flower and make honey. Okay, HONEY, honey bee, BEE, honey bee. Okay, now the next clue is I have 4 wings. I taste nectar with my feet. Okay, and the correct answer is butterfly. Butterfly have 4 wings, right? And butterfly taste nectar with their feet. Okay. So butterfly, butterfly. Okay. Now next is I make buzzing sound. I feed on rotten fruits, vegetables, garbage and manure. Okay. I make buzzing sound. I feed on rotten fruits, vegetables, garbage and manure. And the correct answer is housefly. 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 Okay. Housefly makes buzzing sound. Okay. And they are sit on the fruits, vegetables, garbage and manures. Okay. And we feel dirty when they sit, okay, in the fruits, vegetables. So this clue is for housefly. Okay. Now next, see the next. Now next, number 5. I look like a butterfly. I am active at night. Okay. And attracted to light. I look like a butterfly. I am active at night and attracted to light. And the answer is moth. This insect is called moth. M-O-T-H. Moth. You can see in the picture also how moth look. Okay. Now next, number 6. I have an oval shaped body. I am a farmer's friend because I eat bugs that destroy crops. Okay, that is lady bird. Okay, lady bird have an oval shaped body. Okay, and it is called as farmer friends. Why? Because they eat bugs. Okay, they eat bugs that destroy crops. That's why they are called farmer's friend. Okay, so the correct answer is lady bird. L-A-D-Y-B-I-R-D. Lady bird. Now let's read the last clue. Okay, I am hard-working insect and live in a colony. I can lift and carry many times my own weight. Okay, I am a hard-working insect and live in a colony. I can lift and carry many times my own weight. Okay. Now the answer of this clue is ant. You can see in the picture also. This is ant. A-N-T. Ant. Now ant is a very hard-working insect. Okay. They are very hard-working. They live in a colony. Ants live in a colony and they can lift and carry many times, okay, by their own weight. They can carry double weight things. Okay, they can lift and carry many times their own weight. Okay, so ants are very hard-working insects. Okay, now this all are for today. We have completed our topic, that is ant for nature. Okay, we have learned about the trees, We have learned about the flowers. We have learned about the insects. Now let's stop here for today. We will meet with the next topic in the next class. Okay, please study well. Do whatever I am teaching, do in your book and read. Okay, I will give you worksheet about these things by making questions. Okay, so read to give the answer. Okay, till then, bye, take care.